24 additional illegal miners today appeared in the Barberton Magistrate's Court after they resurfaced from Sheba Gold Mine on Monday. 2 were granted bail, while the rest will remain in custody until their next court appearance. Last week, more than 450 people were arrested in illegal mining operations in Mpumalanga. Nqobile Madlala is following this story for us and joins us now live from Barberton. A very good afternoon to you, Nqobile. What is the latest?
Well, we saw 2 South Africans that could prove that they are from South Africa. In fact, I think one of them said they have lived in South Africa since 1996, which is basically the year that they were born, as well as the other person giving an address that they have been born and been living in the area for so long. Those 2 South Africans, represented by a lawyer in court, were able to get the 2,000 Rand bail on the basis that they were able to be verified, and we understand that the police also got their details with regards to where they are from. Whilst the remainder of the 24 people that were appearing, so about 22 of them will remain in custody, with also the police still investigating exactly where they're from in terms of their address, but also in terms of the country that they're born in. But I want to bring in the police spokesperson because he's got more details with regards to where these illegal miners or suspected illegal miners at this point are from. Can you give us more details?
Good afternoon to you as well as to the viewers. Yes, some of the suspects indicated that they come from Mozambique, and others indicated that they come from Zimbabwe, whereas the others indicated that they are South Africans. So 2 of which they were verified were granted bail, as you correctly indicated, of 2,000 Rand each. Meanwhile, there is another one who indicated that is a South African, yet we still have to verify. So they are back in custody until next week, the 13th of August, where they are expected, with the ones that were given bail, to appear. So the charges that they are facing include possession of gold-bearing material, theft and trespass, and others are faced with contravention of Immigration Act.
So I remember when we spoke a little earlier on, you spoke about the fact that the police were able to get ammunition as well as a firearm. So when we got into court, we didn't see that taking place with regards to being a charge that was put forward. Is there a reason this happened?
Yes, being led by the prosecution, then the team decided that they couldn't proceed with that charge against the individual that was identified to have been in possession, because they were in a group. According to further investigation, no one could be pinned to that. So when they collected the item, they couldn't pin it to that one. So an inquiry to that matter has been open and it's being investigated.
And we now expect about 30 people to appear before court tomorrow?
Indeed, yesterday there were 30 that emerged from the mine shaft at that mine in Barberton, and amongst them there are 2 that sustained some injuries, 1 with serious injuries. So it will depend on these 2 on their health status, whether they will appear with the 28 that are expected here to be in the same court. So if they are better, then they will appear. If not, then it will be their appearance in absentia.
Thank you very much for giving details. So that's just a breakdown of what is happening with regards to the SAPS and, of course, arresting some of those suspected illegal miners. But those are the details coming out of court and in the investigation for you.
Nqobile Madlala with the latest from Barberton.